Hello, my name is Wang, and here is homework 9 from class EL 6303 class. Here's homework 1. Homework 9, question 1. We define yt equal to wt minus 1 for t larger or equal to 1, yt equal to 0 for t smaller than 1, and we need to find out e of yt and ry t1 t2, and also find out if yt is wss. So first of all, we do this if we want to find e of yt, we do e of yt equal to equal to e of wt plus 1 minus t, which is equal to 0, and ry t1 t2 is equal to e of wt1 plus 1 minus wt1 times wt2 plus 1 minus wt2. And then we can get omega of minimum of t1 plus 1 t2 plus 1 minus minimum of t1 plus 1 t2 minus minimum of t1 and t2 plus 1 plus minimum of t1 plus t2. Then for t2 smaller than t1 and t2 plus 1 smaller than t1, we can get here. Then ry of t1 t2 equal to the omega times the minimum of t1 plus 1 t2 plus 1 minus minimum of t1 plus 1 t2 minus minimum of t1 t2 plus 1 plus minimum of t1 t2, which is equal to omega times t2 plus 1 minus t2 minus t2 minus 1 plus t2, which is also equal to 0. For t2 smaller than t1, we can and also t2 plus 1 larger than t1. According to this graph, we can get here r1 t1 t2 equal to omega of minimum of t1 plus 1 t2 plus 1 minimum of t1 plus 1 t2 minimum of t1 t2 plus 1 plus minimum of t1 t2. Then we can get this omega of omega times 1 minus t1 minus t2. Then we can get ry t1 t2 is equal to 2 equal to 0 while it's under this condition. T2 smaller than t1 and t2 plus 1 smaller than t2, and ry t1 t2 equal to omega times 1 minus t1 minus t2, while t2 smaller than t1 and t2 plus 1 larger than t1. Let's say tau equal to t1 minus t2. We can get ry tau equal to 0 while the absolute value of tau larger than 1, and and the omega 1 minus absolute value of tau, while the absolute value of tau smaller or equal to 1. Then we can get yt is wss. For the second questions, the question is like this. So first we need to draw a couple of samples, then find p of xt equal to 2, and find e of xt, and find rt1 t2. Let's see here. This is the samples of the questions. Question 1, and we have been doing the similar questions in homework 8. Then we use the similar method to solve these questions. So e to the lambda t equal to 1 plus lambda t plus lambda t squared over 2 plus lambda t to the third over 2 times 3, and keep going, and and e to the negative lambda t equal to 1 minus lambda t plus lambda t squared over 2 minus lambda t to the third over 2 times 3, and keep adding up, minus, adding up, minus. Then for this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Equation 1 minus equation 2, we can get e to the lambda t minus e to the negative lambda t equal to 2 times lambda t plus lambda t to the third over 2 times 3, and keep adding up. Then we can get here while k equal to odd and in 0 to t p. Then we can do the sum up from k equal to odd e to the negative lambda t times lambda t to the k over k. Then we can get it here. We just put the two